Hi everybody and welcome to my Unruly Housewife channel. Dave and I got married 8 days ago and I have been promising people to make a wedding video, so here it is. It's a video about the things that I wore and the accessories that I had at the wedding. There's going to be some still photographs in there as well, which for some reason will be on screen for 5 seconds each. I don't know how to edit them. But yeah, this is going to show you what my outfit was like and accessories. The whole lot only came to £150. So it's a budget video, it's an older bride video, it's a let's laugh at Val's wedding outfit video. There's quite a lot of laughter in there. The bit where my dress is hanging up is quite badly lit, but take heart because the rest of the video is brilliantly lit. This bit, I don't know about this bit. Probably a bit mediocre. Anyway, do like and subscribe. I'm not saying this at the end of the video because it finishes and doesn't have this. So yeah, give it a thumbs up if you like it and enjoy. This is my actual wedding dress, and as you can see, it's very pretty. It's full length. It's chiffon. It's like a mocha coloured chiffon, ivory chiffon over cups there, and a little bit of bling detail on the front and around the armholes. It's just a really lovely dress, and underneath this chiffon you've got some similar coloured sort of satin. It's a really comfortable dress to wear, and I will show you the back of it now, because that's well that's the other half of it, isn't it? Let me turn it around for you. This is the back of the dress. It's got like a nice little pretty detail there, and the back is ruched. Now that's going to be one reason why this dress was inexpensive. It was meant to be like an evening dress, I guess, really, but it worked really well for a wedding, and this just means it doesn't have to be tailored. You can see it's nicely finished inside. The cups are a little bit padded, and that that created an issue we'll talk about when we get to my bra. If you were young, you wouldn't have to wear a bra under this, I don't think, but I'm 60 next year, so yeah, I wore a bra. So let me just turn it around again and we'll talk about price. The dress was £75 and I bought it in a high street shop called Quiz. They were extremely kind and thoughtful. They tried to upsell as well with a couple of other bits which I didn't actually end up buying, but they were very professional. Now, Brandon and I went into a bridal shop at one point and they were so rude that when we came out, Brandon just said to me, gosh, you know, what happened in there? Except he didn't say gosh. Brandon, if you don't know, is my youngest son, and he was my bridesmaid on the day, with a little tiara and suit. So, or a sort of, well, a jacket anyway. Yeah, so this was £75 in Quiz, and it was the most expensive item of my wedding wear, as you might imagine. And now we'll move on and look at the accessories. Okay, so here we are. This is my bed, and I'm going to show you some of the accessories that I bought for the wedding. Now, I put my dress here so you can see how things look with it. But the first thing is we're going to talk about is this, which was my bra. It's my nude bra. It's a nude colour, but it is if you're white anyway. And I'm going to price everything just for fun. So my nude bra was £10, kind of rounding things up and down a little. And as you can see, it's nice and smooth, but the only thing is it is lightly padded. They say lightly, I don't know, light you call that. So when you added the padding in the cups to the padding in the bra, it did make me look as if I was less going to a wedding and more going to the Playboy Mansion. But anyway, it was very comfy. It was a good bra and a bit matronly, isn't it? But yeah, that cost me £10. Fleet. The next thing I'm going to show you is my wrap. Had a heck of a job getting a wrap. I think I bought about 4 cents some back. But this is the one I settled on. It's very simple chiffon wrap. It kind of goes with the cups. It's a little bit more yellowish, I suppose. Looks very pretty. I had a blood test because I'm diabetic, and it made a huge bruise on my arm there. This covered it up nicely, so I sort of hooked it around my arms. And yeah, and that wrap cost me £10. So it was well worth it. And now I'm going to go on and show you my headdress. This is the headdress that I wore on the day, and what's the front? I think that's the front. It was quite pretty, made me look like, I don't know, some sort of Tyrolean national dress or something, like Heidi's grandmother. It looked really pretty, but when I bought it, it only had this many flowers on, so they were just on top of your head, and it looks a little bit like one of Doctor Who's foes, the Cybermen, because they have kind of a thing on their head. It didn't look right. So it was only £6, could you believe? So I sent it off to Amazon. I got another one like this, and I looked for the best roses on it, which were kind of here and here, and I butchered it. I ripped it to bits, and I got my hot glue gun and I glued the spare roses there and there. I also did this weird thing because it came down too far at the sides. Oh, I don't know. I did a weird thing where I cut this off and added a bit of felt. It didn't show on the day, it was all behind my ears. But it ended up costing £12 because I had to buy 2. Now I'm going to show you my shoes, and here they are. And they go brilliantly with the dress. They go brilliantly with the bling, and just everything about them is great. They're quite chunky and, I don't know, they're not as feminine as perhaps other women would have chosen. I've got really wide feet. Looks like the cats have been sleeping on these. I've got really wide feet, so these are nice. They're wide. They've got memory foam in them. And I managed to get them from Skechers, where I knew somebody, and every now and again people at Skechers get a family and friends discount of 50%. And so I got 50% off these shoes. Which meant that they were £17, which is amazing. So, crammed my big, ugly Shrek sized feet into these. They matched the dress, and they looked nice on the day. And you know what? My feet were thanking me for not being feminine. And also, let me show you my flowers. Now, they looked absolutely beautiful with my dress. I loved them. I decorated them with one of my reject wraps. I bought this. It's very pretty. It's got like little pearls on it and things, and you would think it would look gorgeous, but in fact it was kind of stiff and stood in a weird way, and I ended up not having it. The only problem with these flowers was that they were too long, and I don't know if you can see that there. They had kind of metal rods going through them because they're fake. And I needed to cut them down because it meant they were too long for me to hold them. I mean, as you can see, they're long enough as they are. So I decided to cut them. Now, the flowers themselves cost me £8. I'm rounding that down a little, but £8. The wrap that's around them cost me £9. But I then had to shell out £9 for a set of bolt cutters. Because bolt cutters were the only thing. There is a video somewhere on my channel of me using these. They were the only thing that was strong enough to get through the stems of the flowers. So they ended up being quite expensive when you added it all together. But I actually used those bolt cutters as well when I was trimming that headdress a bit. But bolt cutters, every bride's most important accessory. But yeah, that's my flowers and my bolt cutters. Let me see if there's anything else I need to show you. I'm not sure there is. No, that's everything. I'm not showing you my knickers and my tights. I don't think, well, pantyhose, whatever you want to call them. I don't think that's necessary. So here is the rather scrubby list that I made. And I can tell you that everything, including my dress, my nude bra, my bolt cutters, my flowers, and my chunky comfy shoes. Everything added together came to £150, and I think that is brilliant. But more importantly, I had a really pretty outfit for my wedding day, and yeah, I was very, very happy.